Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Good evening. It is Wednesday evening. It is time for your midweek retreat with me, Miss G, Gabbing with Gail. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. Let me tell you, I want to come on and say thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, like and subscribe. We do this thing every single week on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on my YouTube channel with Gavin with Gail. Things look a little different tonight. Usually I have my Gavin with Gail banner, which is behind me. We just have a different environment in my office, but just kind of changed around for multiple reasons. So it looks a little different tonight. So hopefully next week we'll be back to normal, whatever that is. Or do we go back to normal and we just resume life accordingly? I do not know. But anyway, again, thank you for coming on. I hope that you saw my intro is different. A lot of things are moving parts, things are changing for the better. We'll see. We have to try these things out. Um, when you're doing something like this, it can be very fluid, and you have to adapt and adjust and go with the flow. You run into those lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! But you just keep going and you keep pressing on. So, with that being said, welcome to your midweek retreat with me on Gabbing with Gail, and this is segment number 8. This is my 8th week. I cannot even believe that I'm doing this right now, tonight. This is pre-recorded. I'm not live. I only go live the last Wednesday of the month. So this is pre-recorded, and I have to be really honest and transparent with you all. Is I struggled for 2 days, maybe three. I probably can't remember because I got that menopause brain is a mess. Child. But anyway, whether I was gonna even come on here tonight or whether I was gonna record. I knew I wasn't gonna go live, but I just didn't know if I was gonna record live. Life has been happening. Life has been moving things around for me, and life had me questioning. Life had me listening to those negative whispers like it is time for you to stop doing this. If you made a mistake, own up to it, and just pick up where you left off, and just put your focus elsewhere. I cannot do that. I cannot do that because I'm not being true to myself. So what I started practicing is to continue to remind myself what it took for me to even be on this side of Gabbing with Gail, starting Ware's YouTube channel, and looking back to the shore when I left the shore, swimming out to my next destination. I'm too far from where I started, and I'm closer to my dream than I was when I started. So I cannot turn back now, regardless of what is happening, what is going on, what negativity is trying to penetrate the surface for me. I have to continue on. I have to keep going. And when these things happen, it charges me to really dig down deep. And I notice it's not just me. I know this happens to other people as well. And you figure out who you really are. You find out where your strengths are. And if you don't have the strength, you get resourceful and you find some. You find some. So I had to remind myself who I was. But I was struggling with that. And I will tell you, this is when your partnerships come into play. Because when I was not dealing well with adversity, changes, a lot of changes, my husband had to remind me who I was. My husband talked to me for 2, almost 3 days straight to remind me to get my head back on track, to get my head back in the game. I made these decisions for a reason because I had a dream and I had the energy and the nerve enough to follow them. I was able to connect my own dots. And when I started connecting the dots and I saw the picture become obtainable, I went for it. I took it and I enjoyed doing it. I jumped out there. I started swimming and I started catching cramps and I wanted to stop. And I associated that with the saying, you can sink or swim. Either you're going to stop and you're going to succumb to the cramps and you're going to sink, or you're going to push through those cramps and you're going to swim for your life. Okay? Swim for your life. My husband talked to me for 2.5 days. I am never going to forget that. When I wasn't my best, and when I finally got on the other side, and I was a little embarrassed that I had allowed myself to get that affected, by the things that were happening. But it didn't matter to him. He was right there, reminding me who I was, reminding me how talented and gifted I was, and reminding me that you have every right to follow your dreams. So you can't stop now. You can't stop now. You're getting closer and closer. This is not the time to give up. Never question your dreams. Never question the feeling that you feel inside when you're working towards your dreams and you are seeing things happening and seeing things come to fruition. But remember, is this thing on tap tap? Remember, remember, the closer you get to your destiny and the more traction and progress that you make, there are forces that do not want you to succeed. And you have to be stronger than those forces and louder than those voices. So I'm here to talk to you tonight about my personal experience. I'm not going to bore you and go into all the details, but what I will say is people may not remember what you said, but they will remember how you made them feel. I can only be my authentic self. I do not know how to be anything else. It's about authenticity. It's about being exactly who you say you are. Not just when you get dressed up and get on stage and the lights come on. It's about being exactly who you say you are all the time, but given the fact that you have to make adjustments for circumstances and situations. So I try to not feel like when I come on here, and I don't want to portray that life is great, everything is perfect. Oh, we're just living our best life and everything is going exactly the way we planned it, because it's not. It's really not. Some days are better than others, but some days require more effort, more thought than others. And I want to come to you from a transparent place to say, I did not plan to record for this week because I felt like I was being bombarded with things. Some things were not in my control, and some things I questioned my decisions. But I have to be able to be my true self and still come on here to tell you to deep, dig deep, and find your true, authentic self and be true to that person. Dig deep and fight for your life, fight for your dream, even when it is so difficult and it is so hard. Even though I feel like I have been hit with a ton of bricks, and I can go back and go over and play over in my mind certain decisions that I should have made differently. But the reality is, everything that happens, you can't look at them as mistakes. Everything that has happened with me, my family, my environment, my businesses in this last 2 weeks have changed me dramatically. It has changed how I will move. It has changed how I will make decisions going forward. It has changed how I will deal with people. It has changed how I will look at strategy and finances. So, in this adversity, the pressure is pressing me into a beautiful gemstone. So when we turn into diamonds from all the pressures that we face every day, diamonds cut glass. And we are going to cut and break the glass and carry ourselves and our dreams to the very next level, and to the next level, and to the next level. So I applaud you all for the efforts that you are putting into thriving and living in your dreams and following your passion projects with all that you have, because your gifts will make room for you. Just get into the habit of positioning yourselves and pulling yourselves into positive energy spaces. Remove yourself from all negativity, because negativity is a cancer. It will eat up and destroy everything you think about. So practice that removal. Practice pulling yourself into positive energy spaces. Dedicate time to yourself, your thoughts. Put thoughts into how to nurture your dreams and what steps you'll take to follow those dreams, and your target goals, what you want to do and how can you do it and what do you need to do it. Spend that time with yourself. It is so worthwhile for you to do that. But in order to do that, you have to reserve energy, space, and time. And for me, yes, for me. I'm sorry you can't see my shirt. Wait a minute. There we go. Reserving energy, space, and time. I look like a reserve energy, space, and time for me. You can find this Wearing It Fearless Tee design, where I have tees and totes for sale, on our Wearing It Wear website at www.wearwbo.com, where we have expressive tees where you can express yourself and have these affirmations, not just for other people to see, but for yourself. I put this shirt on today specifically for me because I needed this. I needed to remind myself that I needed to take some time with myself to get myself together. So once my husband got me pulled all the way together, he gave me the grace and the space to take time for myself and to get myself back on track, and to remind myself to be bolder, be stronger, and be louder than the negativity, than the negative thoughts. I have the power to do that. I took my power back. I grabbed my shirt. Yes, I did. That I designed. And this was an accomplishment for me to even be on here tonight recording this video, because I had all intentions on not being here. I had all intentions on not recording. I figured nobody would care if I came on here or not. I was listening to all that mess. And I had to, oh, no, we not doing that. I have come too far. Grab my shirt. I spent some time with myself and I accomplished my goal. I did more than I had gave myself credit for. because I'm making this video right here tonight. And let me tell you something. I know you could see the edits because this is like the fourth or fifth time I had to come on and record because this microphone wasn't working. And I was like, forget it. I'm not going to upload it. And I had to keep reminding myself. It's not like a one time, ooh, come back now. It's not a one time thing. You have to constantly affirm yourself. You have to constantly coach yourself. You have to constantly stay ahead of the negativity so that you are in the habit of blocking that, blam, 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 blocking that thing out. I'm telling you, I've been in here for like 2 hours because it was something on top of something on top of something. And I'm like, no, I am doing this. I am so doing this. And guess what? I did it. Yes, the hell I did. And yes, the hell I will. I will continue to do it. So I thank y'all for the inspiration to even help me get here to do this. Help me to remember why I'm on here. Help me remember my why. It will make room for you. So please remember, be louder than the negative thoughts. Practice pulling yourself into positive spaces every single day, multiple times a day. You have come too far to turn around or give up now. You are further away from the shoreline, but you are closer to the island you're trying to get to. You are farther away from your starting point, and you just that much closer to the goal, to the dream. Don't stop now. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Y'all know Uncle Luke told y'all a long time ago. Don't stop. Get it. Rock with it. Come back, Gayl. We miss you. Come back, come back, come back. Listen, but you can't stop. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Go get it. It's yours. You can have it. It's worth it. You deserve it. So don't let anything creep through the surfaces to tell you that you don't. Because the closer you get to that thing, the more dirt gonna kick up to deter you from getting it. Be louder than that. Be bolder than that. Be stronger than that. And I encourage you to have mentors and people in your circle that will encourage you and pray you through these times. I am blessed to have that precious circle of people who have me in their thoughts and prayers genuinely all the time. Those people who know something's just quite not quite right. And even though I'm not saying much or saying anything, they know that something is not quite right and they pray for me anyway. So thank you for loving me. Thank you for praying for me. Just thank you for accepting me and my authentic self, allowing me to come here and do this because your inspiration got me here, along with my husband's pep talk, with my best friend's prayers, with the support of my brother and my sister. I love you all so much. And I just want to thank you for allowing me to do something that I love doing. I love coming on here and I love doing this. So thank you for coming back and joining me for the midweek retreat on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Today is Wednesday. It is July 6th. And we're going to see you next week on the 13th. I got some people lined up. I don't have everything, the John Hancock on the contracts and the agreements yet, but I got some things lined up to give y'all something really special, some inspiration, and I'm hoping to actually have somebody here in the office with me so that we can like do a live interview. But I got some good things and I got some great ideas under my hat. So I will let you all know what's happening. Thank you to all my gabbers and grabbers that sold out my Locked and Lovely Relaxed t-shirt tee. I didn't even have time to roll out the marketing. um I put it on the website and didn't even roll it out. It took me a couple of days. I had so much going on. I didn't have time to market it. And somebody emailed me and asked me, "Did you put a sale on a t-shirt dress?" And I said, "No, not yet. I'm sorry. I'm getting to it. This is that's going on." And they was like, "Well, it's sold out." And I'm like, "No, it can't be. Are you on my site?" And yeah, it's sold out. So completely unbelievable. Thank you so much. I have never had an item sell out. That is like a milestone for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This reserving energy, space, and time for me is my top selling tea, and I'm telling you, get your fearless design teas and totes at wearing it, because we have empowering, inspiring, encouraging teas and messages for every single person, every single woman that just needs to be reminded of just who she is. We got it for you. So please visit us. We have a sale going on. The sale was extended. It's extended to Friday, July 8th. You can get your tote bags for 15% off. We have $21 teas on sale on the website. And I believe this one is $21. So go in there and get you some affirmation teas and fearless tea designs to just get you through your day, and stand in the mirror and look at yourself and understand that, yeah, you that chick. You are her. And you deserve every bit of effort, courage, time, sacrifice. You deserve it. So come on, dream catchers, get your track shoes on, get out here and chase those dreams, catch them, shake them down, embrace them, and live in your dreams, because you deserve it. Get some good people in your circle, stay prayed up, be encouraged, put in the work. You are worth it. I promise you, you are. I am worth it. You are worth it. And we will continue to pull each other through every week. So I love you. I want you to have a great night. We are midweek through the week, almost to the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend plan. And I will see you on the other side on Wednesday, July 13th. It is my sister's birthday. I am going to be celebrating her and honoring her. So come in while I do a little homage to my sissy on the 13th of July. And it's also my cousin Gab's birthday as well. So I'm going to be giving some shout outs. So y'all come back and see us. And we're going to get the party started next week for my family that's having birthdays next week. And that is my sissy and my cousin Gab. And some other tidbits will be going on too. So I love you all. I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great night. Come on, let's walk in it. It's your season. Let's do it. Have a good night, guys. Don't forget, shop wearing it fearless tea designs. They waiting on you.